second down. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Fields from the gun on third down. That's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. That might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he'll run it and knock him down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Forced to his right. Well, here down the field will fall. Incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, sit up. Hey, hey, middle. You change it. 13. Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 35 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Jets' 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, Alpha, sit up. Hey, middle.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down.
Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Mitchell. He's to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Ravens 7, Jets nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. You good? 319, got your back.
Laporta in motion.
Right.
A first down throw for Fields. Flush to his right. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
11, 11, 11.
The motion man here is Mitchell.
Hey, 10. Right.
Now a second down throw for Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Ravens take over.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Throwing Jackson. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball. But no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Go ahead.
Here's Jackson. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's fourth down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on fourth down.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Jets first down.
Jets first down.
Here we go. Right.
Now Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 9 at the Ravens' 35-yard line.
Right.
On second down, it's Gibbs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 158, hey, 10. Right.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. First down and more inside the 15. It's a first down and a gain of 16.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Here we go. We're good.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
551, 12 go. Hey, 10.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this.
Don't jump. Ready? Extend. Out.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. He just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This is about as short as you can get. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Jets are on the board just before halftime.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
No, we changed it.
Now it's Jackson. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, 2nd down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
3rd and long. Jackson now. Forced out wide. Going up top and looking for Andrews. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play there for Baltimore. 53 yards. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Rolling right. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
A run here with Mitchell. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Off the play fake. Jackson moving to his right. This is Hunt toward the side of the end zone. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens extend their advantage to 14-3. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down, Jets.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Hamilton. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Fields. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. The motion man here is Mitchell. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They'll come up here first and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. First down. Fields. He'll let one go down the middle. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Second down, it's Fields. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. And by Mitchell, the intended target. And third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Fields. He gets this complete to Mitchell. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Jackson up top again. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll try to set up the screen here. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal. Mitchell. He will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
What can you say about the effort of this defense, Mike? I mean, they find themselves backed up their heels on their own goal line. And not only did they come up with a big third down stop, they take them back for a loss. Brings up fourth down, and wow, they got a chance to make a huge goal line stand. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. The motion man here is Mitchell. Receiver in motion. Going right. Laporta in motion. Go. On 1st and 10. Fields. That's to Laporta on the tight end screen. Inside the 30. And he will score. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Jets. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Jets are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Now, deep ball for Bateman. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. And even 30 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Mitchell. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. Another run here with Mitchell. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. So you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward, but I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
What are you? What is it? What are you? Shut up! What are you? Hey, hey!
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll try to run for it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Running is Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
One quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. On the run to the right. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
That's the score. Ravens 24, Jets 10. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Fields now to throw on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Jets.
A 1st down throw for Fields. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
16 more yards. That's another Jets. 1st down.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Looking for his tight end there, but left too far. Incompletion. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. Green line. Out, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll tuck it and take off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates downfield comes to his rescue and retains possession after the big play. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's Mitchell. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 50.
A gain of 31
A
yards.
big one here in the 4th quarter. 31 yards.
First and 10.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1 yard.
It is 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have got a lot more difficult.
Third and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
45-yard attempt.
And this one online. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Luke to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The motion man here is Mitchell.
11. Jump.
Now Fields. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Justin Fields sacked. A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Fields now on 2nd down. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. This crowd urging the defense on. It is 3rd and 8. Here's Fields. Forced to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Into space. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25.